Good evening. Welcome to the Bulletin at 9 with the Sentinel. I'm Moinitam. First up, the headlines at this hour. Its community transmission in Meghalaya, confirms State Health Minister A.L. Hek. Government approves second medical college in Nagaland, a big boost to health infrastructure in the state. Families allege 5 men taken by Chinese army, probe ordered. Now the news in detail. First, of course, it's the COVID news from the state of Meghalaya. In fact, after months of the virus hitting the northeastern states and the numbers across the northeastern states rising every day, finally, Meghalaya government has informed that it is community transmission in the state of Meghalaya. Here is what the health minister, Mr. A.L. Hek, said, addressing a press conference, and I quote him here. Let me just be blunt that the community spread of the disease has already started in the state. In fact, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong was also present at that particular press conference, and they said that a review meeting is being held to take stock of the situation. Of course, the state has already announced several measures like banning the entry of outsiders into the state. They had also come up with shutting the entry points, all the 6 entry points into the state every week, starting this month till November. That is what they had decided. In fact, they had also taken the step of shutting all the 6 entry points for about a week. Now, the state has been reporting at least 60 new cases every day. And what the Deputy Chief Minister said is that this is simply because people are not following the COVID protocols. And in fact, the state's tally now stands at 2,626 after 109 fresh cases were reported on Thursday. Now, moving on to news from Nagaland, the center has approved setting up of another government medical college and hospital in the state of Nagaland. Now, what the government has now decided is that the existing district hospital in Mon will be upgraded to the full-fledged government medical college and hospital. Of course, Mon district is very far-flung area in the state of Nagaland, and this particular step will definitely give a big boost to the health infrastructure in the state of Nagaland. This is what the State Health and Family Welfare Minister, Mr. S. Pangyu Home, said today. And currently, there are at least 8 hospitals in the state with 470 plus beds, which are operating as COVID hospitals, and the center clearing the move to set up another government medical college and hospital has definitely come as a welcome state for this particular state of Nagaland, where like all other northeastern states, health infrastructure is a big issue. Now, in some news that came in early this morning from state of Arunachal Pradesh, families have alleged that 5 people, the families of these 5 people have alleged that the 5 people has allegedly been kidnapped by the Chinese military. And according to reports now, these were reports which came in early this morning, and Arunachal Pradesh has launched a probe following reports that 5 people who had gone hunting in a forest in Upper Subansiri district, this is along the India-China border, were kidnapped by the Chinese military. There's still no confirmation as to what has actually happened. There's no official confirmation on this particular thing. But what the Superintendent of Police, Nacho, has said is that they have sent a police team to look into the facts, look into what the families are saying, and investigate the matter but Nacho is really far-flung area. It's absolutely barely few kilometers away from the Chinese border, and it is only by tomorrow that the state government and the police there in Arunachal Pradesh will get to know exactly what has happened. But according to reports, according to what the families of the five people are saying, is that five people were kidnapped by the Chinese army, and these people had gone hunting. In fact, there were seven people in total. Two managed to escape, and they came and informed police. This is what media reports are saying. A fact-finding police team is now on duty looking into the facts, and an investigation is on. More information will come in only tomorrow because of the far-flung area, and communication, of course, is extremely bad in those regions, in those parts of Arunachal Pradesh. Meanwhile, Congress leader and former MP Arunachal East, Ninong Ering, had tweeted about the incident earlier in the day. And he also, in fact, when I spoke to him over the phone, he did say that he regretted the fact that every time, whenever there is tension building between India and China, Arunachal Pradesh is used as a scapegoat. And according to Mr. Ering, who is, of course, a very, very senior politician from the state, this is diversionary tactic as far as China is concerned, and he actually seemed quite worried. He said that these are very far-flung areas, impossible to actually go there the same day and come back, though he really wanted to be there and find out what has actually happened. We are yet to hear from the Indian government, from our government. We are yet to hear from our Home Ministry on what has actually transpired. And of course, viewers, we will continue to keep you updated on this particular story. Now, interesting bit of news coming in from Sikkim, and this is exactly what Indian Army is all about. Every Indian is all about. While the Chinese are showing aggression, tension is escalating along the line of actual control in and around eastern Ladakh, and heaven forbid what the families of Arunachal Pradesh are saying, if that is true, then this comes, of course, this anyways, what I'm going to share with you anyways is a great news, but this is really what Indians are, like I said, and what Indian Army stands for. Now, while the Chinese are showing aggression and turning hostile along the line of actual control, the Indian Army kept the spirit of Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai alive in North Sikkim. Jawans of the Indian Army on Thursday extended a helping hand to 3 Chinese citizens who had lost their way driving a vehicle in a plateau of North Sikkim. The Chinese citizens, 2 men and a woman, were lost at an altitude of 17,500 feet in sub-zero temperatures. The Indian Army Jawans provided medical assistance, including oxygen, food, and warm clothes. And they, in fact, Indian Army also showed them the way back home. The Chinese citizens, of course, profusely thanked the Indian Army Jawans. In fact, that is what India is all about. That is what we Indians do. But needless to say, we know since 1962 what China has been doing with us. Now, here is some happy news for kids from the state of Assam. In fact, this is about one particular kid, Pritam Brahma, the left winger who represents Guwahati City FC, that is GCFC youth team, GCFC Unicorns in Greater Guwahati Baby League, was in for a big surprise. He received a gift from Arsenal FC icon and German midfield maestro Mesut Ozil. It was a jersey. That's the picture there of the kid Pritam Brahma holding the jersey sent in to him as a gift from Ozil. It's actually autographed by Ozil. So it was a jersey sent by Ozil with Ozil's autograph on it. Ozil has sent self-autographed Arsenal jerseys to 10 top players for India's top 10 Golden Baby Leagues to encourage these budding talents for their future endeavors through AIFF. This is what a team GCFC statement said. Prism, who played a crucial role in GCFC Unicorns' Under 10 title triumph in Assam's first ever Golden Baby League was selected by the coaches of Golden Baby League. So, of course, who would not be happy to get a jersey like that? Definitely can understand how excited Pritham must have been after receiving that jersey from Mesut Ozil. It was a historic moment. That is exactly what Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb said after a barge carrying 50 tons of cement reached Sonamura in Sipahijila district of Tripura, and the barge had come in from Donkandi in Bangladesh. That's the tweet that came from Biplab Kumar Deb after the barge entered the Indian waters. Union Minister for Shipping, Mansukh Mandavia, welcomed the barge through video conferencing from New Delhi. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb and Chairman of the Land Ports Authority of India, Aditya Mishra, were present at Sonamura on Saturday to welcome the barge. This is the beginning of opening up of Tripura's waterways to connect with Bangladesh. The 90-kilometer-long Sonamura Dodkandi waterways will boost bilateral trade. Biplab Kumar Deb said he is optimistic that trade relations between Tripura and Bangladesh would be strengthened further with the opening of the waterways. The Bangladesh Inland Water Transport Authority has given permission for a trial run from Dodkandi in Komela district in Bangladesh to Sonamura in Tripura via the river Gomti. Now, the Indian Railways announced today that it would run 80 new special trains, and these trains would be operational from September 12th. Reservations for these will begin from September 10. This is what the Railway Board Chairman V.K. Yadav informed earlier today. He also said that the railways will run trains whenever there is demand from states for exams or other similar purposes. Now, today is Teachers' Day, and we've got videos from across Assam how Teachers' Day was celebrated in different parts of Assam. We also had the special program that was hosted by the state government. The chief minister was there. The state education minister was there present at that function, felicitating several prominent teachers from the state. Now, meanwhile, there is one teacher in Assam who actually sells lemons. Watch this video to find out why. Today is Teachers' Day. The government is busy honoring few teachers. But for teachers like Brajen Gogoi, there are no accolades, no felicitation. Forget about these. He is yet to get proper salary from the government even after being a teacher for over 28 years. Gogoi has been the principal at the Balamjan English High School in Tiok for over 28 years. The school is still not provincialized.
প্ৰয়োজনীয়তাৰ খাতিৰত আমি সকলোৱে মিলি বিদ্যালয়খন স্থাপন কৰিলোঁ, শিক্ষকতাৰ মহান বৃত্তিত যোগদান কৰিলোঁ, সহযোগ কৰিলোঁ। কিন্তু আমাৰ এতিয়া 28 বছৰ হ'ল যদিও চৰকাৰে আমাৰ যিসকল যোগ্যতা তেখেতসকলে নিৰূপণ কৰিছে বিদ্যালয়খনৰ প্ৰতি আৰু আমাৰ শিক্ষকসকলৰ প্ৰতি, আমি সকলো তেওঁলোকৰ যোগ্যতাৰ মাপকাঠিত উত্তীৰ্ণ, অথচ তেখেতসকলে আমাৰ নিচিনা স্কুলবিলাকক এতিয়াও প্ৰভিঞ্চিয়েলাইজেশ্যন কৰা নাই। গতিকে মাননীয় শিক্ষামন্ত্ৰী মহোদয়ক মই আমাৰ নিচিনা বিদ্যালয়সমূহক প্ৰাদেশিকীকৰণ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে বিনম্ৰভাৱে অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। শিক্ষক দিৱসৰ দিনা চৰকাৰে বহু শিক্ষকক তেওঁলোকে নামি দামী কেমেৰাৰ আগত দেখুৱাব, কিন্তু আমি কেমেৰাৰ আগলৈ যাবলৈ যোৱাৰ আগতে আমি এতিয়া বজাৰলৈ যাবলৈ আগবাঢ়িছোঁ। কাৰণ আমাৰ বাৰীৰ কাজি নেমুটো যদি নিবিকো, হাঁহ কুকুৰা ছাগলী যদি আমি নোপোহোঁ, আমি নিজৰ পেট মুঠিৰ কাৰণে ল'ৰাৰ ওচৰত মুখত ভাত দিব নোৱাৰিম। আৰু মই জীৱনত সমাজৰ যিকোনো কামত ওলাই যাব লগা হয়, গতিকে মই ঘৰখনৰ খৰচহে কৰিব লগা হয়। মোৰ গোটেই উপাৰ্জনৰ মূল আহিলা হয় মোৰ মানুহগৰাকী, তেখেতে দিনভৰ চিলাই কৰাৰ উপৰিও নিশা 10-11টালৈকে চিলাব লগা হয়, 12টালৈকে চিলাব লগা হয়, আৰু সেই তাৰ উপাৰ্জনেই আমাৰ ঘৰখন চলে। গতিকে আমি এতিয়া ইমান শিক্ষকতাৰ বৃত্তিত জড়িত হৈ আমি ইমানখিনি ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী পঢ়াৰ সুবিধা দিবলৈ যত্ন কৰিলোঁ। গতিকে আমি এতিয়া শিক্ষকতাৰ যিটো বৃত্তি, এই শিক্ষকতাৰ বৃত্তিটো এৰি পেলাই অন্য বৃত্তিত আমি জড়িত হ'ব নোৱাৰোঁ। জড়িত হোৱাৰ আমাৰ মনে প্ৰাণে নকয়, গতিকে আমি জড়িত হ'ব নোৱাৰোঁ। আমি যিকোনো প্ৰকাৰে ঘৰখনলৈ চোৱাৰ আগতে আমি আমাৰ নিজৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীখিনিৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত, ল'ৰা ছোৱালীৰ শৈক্ষিক দিশৰ উত্তৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি চিন্তা কৰিব লগা হয়। দিনৰ দিনটো আমি স্কুলতে অতিবাহিত কৰিব লগা হয় যাতে ল'ৰা ছোৱালীখিনি উন্নতি হয়। কিন্তু তাৰ বিনিময়ত আমি এতিয়ালৈকে একোকে আমি লাভ কৰা নাই।
Gogoi is supporting his family by selling lemons. He is also doing poultry and cattle farming to make ends meet. His wife too is trying to earn whatever she can by doing some stitching jobs for the locals. There are at least 63 students in the high school. We wish all the teachers a happy Teachers' Day. That's all that I have for all of you viewers this evening. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for the Bulletin. Till we meet again, stay safe, take care. But before I leave you, reminding you one more time to log into sentinelassam.com to find us in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Find all our news videos there. And of course, stories, news, updates will continue in sentinelassam.com. Stay safe, take care, goodbye, good night.